Hello everybody, my name is JuliaTaylorB, and today I'm going to be building a modern house in The Sims. I had a few reference pictures just so I could stick with the same type of style, and I did all of the interior very detailed, so if you want to watch, I think a really good job. I'm very proud of what I did to this build. And right now I'm just adding some exterior plants to kind of keep the style going, and I paint in some grass, flowers. I do build the living room area, the kitchen area, the bathroom, and the bedroom. And it's a one bedroom, and then up on top there is like an office area and a balcony. I do put in like an overhang, and to do that you have to build outside like an extra wall around the outside of the house and then delete the walls, and the roof will stay like the overhang. So you'll see me do that, and I put all the windows in, and I tried to put matching trim, but I ended up doing right what I'm talking about right here, where you add the extra walls and then delete them. You're basically making outside walls or rooms, and you delete the walls and it leaves the overhang, like I said. And I also got all the custom content from the Sims resource website. So if you want to use any of the same things that I did, all the content is there on that website. You just search it up on the building sections or the sets. They have sets of different type of arches and different type of like decorations and bookshelves. I add in a wall here to make it a little bit more homey on this side. I do add different kind of wallpapers or wall types to kind of break up the room a little bit so it's not one solid room. And here is what I'm working on right now, is the bathroom. And then here's the bedroom, or what's going to be the bedroom. I ultimately put these posts in to kind of break up the different wall types, and I take those out because I found a different way to break it up. You'll see what I do with some wall, what is it called? Wall decorations, like I do behind the TV in the living room, and then I do the same thing in the bedroom, so that it looks like an actual entertainment center. I furnish the whole house before I actually add the floors in. I add hardwood floors in at the end, but I think that it looks pretty good. My favorite rooms in this would have to be the living room and the bedroom. The kitchen's pretty awesome, and the office is pretty awesome. I could have done better with the bathroom, but I think for the time that I have spent working on this build, it took me maybe almost 4 hours. I tried to take my time and get used to building and how to set up a room. I'm not an interior designer, so I used different bookcases on this wall for like a bookshelf. Added some rugs and some tables, and I added some plants. I did size them up and down to fit the areas, like on the bookshelf, like that. And I really like the construction archway door thing. It's made as an archway, but it's not functional, but it looks really good in this space. Again, where I have the fireplace, it changes a little bit. Right here is where I add the little background thing, and I'll add a few pictures and a little bit of detail under this. I think this is my favorite room, pretty much. I delete all that. Keep it more simple. And I add some pillows to the couch and a few more decorations. I go through and kind of find what I want to put in the space and just stick it in the shelves. Then going into the bedroom, I start adding the essentials: bed, nightstands. I did add a pack or a set of room decor, and that's where that wardrobe comes from. I really like that wardrobe. It's mirrory, and I believe that the sheer curtain came in the same pack. I did get some graphic pictures and I put them up on the wall, kind of stacked them up. I tried to find the best way to stack them, and I think I did a pretty good job at that too. And look, do more what makes you happy. I have that on my wall behind me in real life, so I figured it would be a perfect spot in this house. And see, I took that pillar out and put that as the backdrop of the TV. Add some essential decorations. And I also add some pillows and some blankets onto the bed to make it look more homey. And for the kitchen, I wanted this to look very bright and welcoming. I added an island. This came with also a set, and the cabinets, I kind of made them come around to each side. And then the top cabinets, I had a really cool idea of how to put them around the oven, the stovetop, like suction fan thing. It looked really cool as like a centerpiece to the kitchen. I thought it was innovative to do. And you'll see me do that right here. I think that was my favorite part of the kitchen because it was stacked a little differently. And then I go in and put some details in the cabinets, put some plates and bowls and stuff on the countertops and on the island. And I also wanted to add a bit of greenery into the kitchen area. And to do that, I put some like ivy type stuff over the archway door of the kitchen, going towards the living room. And I put a mirror on the empty wall next to it because the wall kind of looked empty over on that side. So I did that, and you'll see me put that in right here. And in the bathroom, I put in a shower, a tub, I think I changed the blankets, or I tried to. And I added a rug, and now I'm back in the bathroom. I put a toilet in, a little basket in there, a sink, and a offset, like geometric mirror. Put some details on the sink and in the bathroom all together to make it look a little bit more like someone lived there. They had a lot of cool sets in the Sims, like mods or what is it, custom content. This is where I add in the floors, the hardwood floor, and now I go upstairs and start on the office. And I put a desk, of course, and I put some lamps. I choose those rainbow looking lamps for behind the curtain that I eventually put up there, just because I can hide them behind the curtain, but it still illuminated the room. And I stacked some rugs and had a little seating area. And I decided to put, I think it was like a bird or something above the staircase, just to kind of put something on that wall because it was kind of bland. Yeah. Right there. And then there's the curtain, but I ended up putting it over the desk. And I do move the desk over. And then for the balcony, I did the whole floor, raised that wall up through the roof, and made that stone. And kind of hid that curtain sticking up out of the roof. So I put some plants up top. Then I did a glass fence around the balcony to make it again look modern. And I also add a slanted roof up on the top and put like a trim around it to kind of look better than what it did. And this is where I go in and put some plants, of course, and I do some seating areas. I changed it to nighttime so that you could see what it would look like if you were having a little get-together up at the top roof. And I think I found a few items going through on different rooms, and I'd quickly go and place them because I didn't see it at the time. And like I did just then, I went down where the driveway is and put like an overhang. And then I start on the pond area. I at first did a swimming pool thing and it didn't look so right, so I took it out, put a pond in, and put some marble trim in. And I also put some fountain aspect into it because I didn't want it just being a stagnant like area or pond. I kind of want it to be fresh looking and what is it called? Intergetic. Yes. So I put that in, and I put another one on top of that one to kind of give it some dimension. This is where you're gonna see the walkthrough of the house. I start in the kitchen where you would walk through the front door, and this is a more up close image of everything that I placed in. Again, there's a mirror over there on the right hand side. Guess what? I have no reflection. I'm a vampire. Go through the doorway into the living room. There are the couches. You can see out the front of the house, and there is the table. I'm so proud of this area right here. It's so detailed to me and it looks really, really good. I'm so glad I used what I did. I did do a stream last week of building that we're starting a big build. I don't know if it's going to be a mansion or what, but it's pretty big, so I got partially done. Here is the door into the bedroom. You go in there and you see the mirrored wardrobe and the bed. And you have one side on the back of the windows where it's kind of covered over with bushes, so you don't really need that much privacy on the back. And there's the TV and the table. But the other windows behind us, that would be the one with the sheer curtain because that is the front of the house. And here is the bathroom. It's very simple, but it's clean looking. I would like this bathroom, but I think I could have done it a little better. In the last clip of this video, it shows the office, inside the office. But for that being said, this is my build, my modern house. If you did enjoy this, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to watch more of my builds or have a suggestion, make sure you let me know. And I will see you all later. Bye!